Hello everyone.
Hi everyone.
And welcome to another episode of Hangout with ST. She's Alyssa.
And he's Hairianto, who is very flustered because he's been commenting as the Straits Times and not under his personal profile.
Yeah, I don't know what is happening.
But
okay. Okay,
well,
yes.
we're coming to you live from the ST newsroom. Do leave your comments, say hi. We will say hi back.
Yeah, and of course, Hangout with ST is a weekly bulletin where we feature local and international news just for you. And in fact, Alyssa is back this week.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so happy.
Do you miss me?
Yeah. She was down under last week. How was that?
It was fun. The weather was good, very sunny, bright, it was cold.
Yeah, and you see the thing is, we do have viewers from Sydney, Melbourne who said hi. So it's so nice to see a lot of familiar names and even new names as well. So keep your support coming in. Certainly, we want to see your comments and just say hi.
Yeah, and let us know where you're from.
Yes, let us know where you're from as well. Maybe even if you're from Tampines, Pasir Ris, Singapore, Toa Payoh North or something, just let us know, right? And this week, we started out with talking about light-hearted news, and then slowly, we packed on and we decided, hey, no, we're going to have a balance, right?
So, for example, Trump and Kim, are they coming here?
I don't know.
We're not sure, right?
We're not sure yet, yeah. But more importantly is, where are they going to meet?
Yes.
Right? And then Malaysia's decision to pull out from the HSR project.
And also there is now a 19-hour direct flight from Singapore to New York. Would you take that flight?
I don't know. And another one, of course, would you pick up picking locks as a sport?
Is it even a sport?
Yeah, right? Security issues. And
We'll
I think we can say hi now to people. Let's see. Okay, wait, I don't know why. I really need to make sure that... Okay, I know why. I know what to do now.
Okay, so Hi Phil Slade, he says, and Port Hedland. Is that a place?
Oh,
I'm not sure. And then there's a flag here. Do you know what flag this is?
That's Brunei. That's Brunei.
Okay, so Ali Hartono Moskin from Brunei. Hello.
San Nyut in Myanmar. Okay.
That's awesome. Regional audience. That's
Along Poxiu. Hello people, Adora Sarah counting down 10 seconds and we're live.
Along Poxiu.
January Teo, happy day. Okay, and then we have Nomta, hi.
Hi everyone.
Eugene Sito, hey. Louis Buffalo Chua says, yay, Hairianto Yan, smiley face.
Is that your friend?
Yeah, but
okay.
You know what, I cannot comment because I'll be commenting at Straits Times. I don't know why.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
okay,
so let's just figure that out later on.
Okay.
So keep your comments coming in and certainly continue to say hi and let us know where you are from.
And as always, we'll round off the show with our favorite segment, top comments from Facebook. Okay, so stay tuned.
The comments that you can find on our Facebook page, right? We
try to find the wittiest ones.
Yeah, the wittiest ones, right? Okay, so, Alyssa, first it's happening.
And then it's not.
And then after that, now it seems to be happening again.
Right. So top officials from the White House and North Korea have arrived in Singapore ahead of the Trump and Kim summit, which will be on June 12th.
Yep. And in fact, the media has been camping outside Capella Hotel in Sentosa and the Fullerton Hotel now. US delegates are staying at Capella, while the North Korean delegates are understood to be staying at Fullerton Hotel. Now, in addition, several media organizations from Japan and Korea have already arrived here in Singapore as well.
Yeah, and more expected to come as well. Yep. So a few episodes ago, I think you went here.
Correct.
Brian, our colleague, was here. We were discussing what they should eat.
Should
they be here?
Yes.
Right? He said laksa, I think. I said fish soup. But now we should be discussing where to meet.
If the summit happens, right? Yeah, if the summit. Because right now, we're still unsure whether it's happening or not. It seems to be happening, but hey, we don't know yet. But more importantly, the discussion is where should they meet. Now, ST ran a poll recently, and these are the places that have been considered. There is Singapore Botanic Gardens, at a hotel.
Any hotel, it's quite big.
National Gallery Singapore, and Gardens by the Bay.
And also we have other field,
which you can just input in as well. You can check out the poll here at the at the link down below.
We should have a link here now.
Yeah, we should have a link right now. Check it out and then poll as well. Let us know. What do you think?
Right now in the comments, let us know where do you think they should meet.
Yeah, correct.
And
in the comments even, and why, So,
what's your choice?
My choice. I say, Sentosa. It's quite a nice place. Yeah, I like it.
Like what's nice about it? Like, is it they can do activities?
Yeah, you can do activities. They can go to the
Have a Singapore sling.
AJ haircut, right? And then do the bungee jump or something like that, right? What about you?
Okay, some people were saying they should meet via Skype.
Yes, I agree.
Save us all the logistical
arrangements.
Issues, right?
Yeah, correct. I think Skype would be a good one. And in fact, the poll that we ran, some of the others section that people have said, like Istana, Yishun.
Yishun?
Yeah. Peace Center as well.
Okay, that was quite funny.
That's quite funny, right?
Well, I'm thinking they should do it in the underground bunker in Sentosa. It's safe,
okay.
right? It's supposed to be safe.
Safe, security, privacy, everything, all done. Okay, underground bunker it is
underground
then.
Bunker. Why not, right?
Our recommendation. But in any case, to keep up to date with what's happening with the Trump Kim
Summit. Oh, you shortened it.
I shortened it, yeah,
the Trump Summit.
The Trump Kim Summit, you can go to our microsite, which is here as well. You can see that is straitstimes.com/Trump-Kim-Singapore-Summit. Right? Okay, and for those of you who have just joined us, this is Hangout with the NST, and certainly Alyssa is back this week.
Yay!
Yeah, and we were just talking about where Trump and Kim should have their meeting if they were to come here, right? And I think we can take some comments. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, so Lima Ali Stanley says, good day, watching from down under. Hi.
Joseph Seong from Kuching.
Oh, Nick Burns. Annyeong.
Oh, that's Annyeong, is it?
Annyeong,
okay. So if you must know, Ellie has been taking Korean classes.
Yeah, so that I can hopefully speak to Kim Jong-un and ask him like, okay, yeah, kidding. Okay, never mind.
Murdoch Gabriel says, Istana. Okay.
Oh, that's quick.
Yeah, Bilal Omar say, hi there. Eugene Sito, hey, hey.
Okay, everyone just saying hi for now.
Yeah, for now. But let us know. Yeah. Where you think this summit should be if it were to happen. Right.
Okay. So in other news, on Monday, Malaysia's PM Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad said that they would pull out from the KL Singapore High-Speed Rail project, right? This is subject, of course, to discussions with the Singapore government. Yes,
and the 350 kilometers high-speed rail would have allowed passengers to travel between Singapore and KL in 90 minutes as compared to 4 hours by car.
So Dr. Mahathir has been quite outspoken about the project before. So he has already voiced his reservations about it to the Sunday Times, in fact, last January. That was last year. And also again just before the January elections.
Right? He deems the HSR as one of the unnecessary projects that Malaysia could do without at this point. Okay, just got to make sure of that at this point, but doesn't rule out revisiting it in the future. Yeah, and the project would have cost the Malaysian government $60 billion, that is 60, which is about 20.25 billion SG dollars here at the current exchange rate.
Right, and it's not just a high-speed rail project that they are pulling out. Also, they're also reviewing another one. It's the East Coast Rail Link that is being built by a Chinese construction company. So that rail deal is valued at $14 billion.
14, right? Yeah. And if completed, it will connect the South China Sea at Thailand's eastern border with shipping routes in the west of the Straits of Malacca. Yep. And you see, the thing is, the main reason why the Malaysia cabinet is reviewing these projects is because they are trying to reduce Malaysia's debt, which currently stands at $1 trillion, which is about 337 billion Singapore dollars.
Yes, and by scrapping such big projects, they get to save money, and Malaysia could cut almost a fifth of its US 250 billion national debt and liabilities.
So a lot of talk has been going on, why and all that. But more importantly, it seems that Malaysia just really want to focus on their economic status and their financial conditions right now, which is why they would have probably decided to take all these decisions, right? But of course, these actions do have consequences.
Well, Malaysia will have to pay they have to compensate, right?
For not fulfilling the agreement which was signed in 2016 under the then Prime Minister, Datuk Sri Najib Razak, which is in fact Mahathir's predecessor. So for those of you who are watching right now, let us know, were you looking forward to the HSR?
Were you?
To be honest, Alyssa, I feel that it's an alternative. I mean, of course, we have to understand that it's not any faster than taking the flight or whatever. It's just an alternative,
Right.
correct, to taking the flight. So if you don't feel like flying, there is this other alternative that you can take. And you know, there are two routes. One which is a 19-minute direct from Singapore to KL, and then there is the other which is which has 7 stops in between. And I thought, you know, with this HSR, it's quite nice because then you can stop. You can visit other parts of Malaysia as well through it, right? Not only KL. What about yourself? You know, were you looking forward to it?
Kind of, you know, I actually thought it was a pity because a lot of man hours has already gone into the project, right?
Yeah.
There was a lot of planning that was done already. That aside, yeah, like you mentioned, there already are a lot of existing travel alternatives, right? But you know, time is money, right? You can imagine all the business and work opportunities. Like you know, even though maybe you don't save a lot of time by train compared to plane, right? But still, you know, if you can shorten your journey,
why not? Right? And again, at the end of the day, it's alternative, right? It's nice just to have options besides flying, taking the coach. Right now, you have the HSR if you know it had happened.
But never say never, right? Because Dr. Mahathir said
he did say that he will revisit, you know,
so
after looking at the finances of the country. In any case, let us know. You know, were you looking forward to it? Why? You know, are you upset that now it's being scrapped? Or you feel that, hey, that is a good move for Malaysia. And I think for those of you who have just joined us right here, we are coming to you live from the Straits Times newsroom, and we are going to take some comments.
Yeah, we'll say hi.
Yeah, I don't think I can type because I don't know why I am still...
Do you want to borrow mine? You can type.
I can read.
Okay, sure. Okay, so Brandon Lim said that yes, he was looking forward to the high-speed rail. So from a Singaporean point of view, right? Because it's okay, you're Singaporean. But from a Malaysian point of view, I think Mahathir has done the right move in order to save the country from heavier debts.
Yep. Tan Chuan Hock says HSR is not a must route. Okay.
There are already other options, right?
And he says absolutely not. And then we also have Halim. Oh, Halim, you mentioned, right? Oh, Enfu says hi. And Sarojini Jayapal says it's good to drop the new link. Less nonsense. New link? Maybe it's the new HSR
real, you mean?
Real link. Yeah. Okay. Well, let us know, you know. Oh, and then KC Chow says, hey, exclamation mark. Brandon Lim says, lul, I was right.
Lul? Okay.
About what? What are you right about, Brandon? Let us know. Okay. In any case, yeah, keep your comments coming in. You know, let us know, one, where do you think the Trump-Kim summit should be held? And two, were you looking forward to the HSR?
High-speed rail. Well, the high-speed rail may not be happening now, but what you can look forward to is a non-stop 19-hour direct flight to New York.
Not looking forward to it.
Right? So now, this is from Singapore Airlines. They have a direct flight clocking in at about 19 hours. This is at least 3 hours shorter than the current flight, which has 1 stop over.
Yep, and it is the world's longest commercial flight due to take off from Singapore on October 11. Now it will land in Liberty International Airport in Newark, New Jersey, which is not very far, about half an hour drive from New York City.
Yeah, so New York City is in between the JFK Airport and the Newark Airport.
Yep. So let us know, you know, question is, would you take the 19-hour direct flight or would you rather have a stopover?
Yeah. It is quite long, isn't it?
Correct.
Right. So this isn't the first non-stop flight from Singapore to New York. There has been SIA has already actually offered this for a couple of years, from 2004 to 2013, but they stopped because it was then using the A330 plane, which they said was not the most efficient.
Yep, and also of course of other uneconomical factors as well that they mentioned. There are other existing flights to New York too. For example, with SQ as well, stopover in Taipei, that is about 22 hours and 10 minutes. Air China stopover in Beijing, which is 23 hours and 15 minutes.
And there's also British Airways. This case is getting longer and longer. There's a stopover at Heathrow, London. It's 30 hours and 30 minutes.
And then Emirates stopover in Dubai, 21 hours, 5 minutes.
It's crazy, you know, the whole reason why now there's this shorter long-haul flight, which is quite ironic, shorter long-haul flight, is now possible. It's thanks to the ultra-long-range Airbus, the A350 plane. So that's supposed to be lighter because it's made of carbon fiber instead of aluminium, and it's also meant to have extra fuel capacity.
And in fact, you know, the air show this year, right, they featured the A350, and I was there, right, to see. The plane is really quite impressive, you know, really very spacious.
The seats look good.
The seats look good and all that. You have the business class, you have the premium economy, but you can't fly first class. Yep, that is the
Only business and premium economy,
yeah, correct.
right?
And of course, air prices are not are not out yet, so we don't know how much it would cost.
Okay.
But then again, you know, it may be a short flight, 19 hours still
Very long.
Right? Do you think you can survive it?
Even the stir hamster gets to get out of its cage and be put in the ball so it can run around the office.
Right, and we actually did a poll, right, on our Straits Times Instagram post to know what is the latest results to see whether Alyssa would survive the 19-hour flight or will I survive the 19-hour flight.
Okay, so your method is to sleep, right?
My method is to sleep,
Mine is to distract myself with books.
Okay.
So the result
the results is whoa. Okay.
This is on our Straits Times Instagram story.
Yeah, that is Straits_Times. So according to our social media guy, Greg has given me the latest update to the score. It is 378 to you.
Okay.
And 391 to me.
Okay, I can see most people will want to sleep their way through, which is not a bad idea. That's a pretty good way to beat a 19-hour flight. Because you know, if you're not flying business class, if you don't get a bed, it's going to be really uncomfortable. And let's face it, but you know, the cabin that they are flying in, it's not the cabins that we are used to.
Yeah,
so the cabins for the A350 plane, it's meant to have like lower altitude pressure. It's meant to have higher humidity and also really nice LED lighting so that you can. It kind of helps you combat jet lag, right?
Jet lag, correct. But Alyssa and our recommendation is to put a massage chair. Okay?
Inbuilt massager.
So SQSIA, if you are watching this, can we have a massage chair, please?
That's an idea for you.
Yeah, that's an idea for you.
But you know, having said that, right, you can have the optimum conditions, right? You can have like, fine, business class bed, best food, whatever, you're hydrated. But if there is a crying child, game over.
Game over,
Game over.
I cannot.
You cannot. Okay, but we don't want to be super mean, okay? Because we understand that kids, like, it hurts them, right, when they can't get used to the pressure. But you know, if it happens, then tough luck.
Tough luck. Well, too bad. But let us know, you know. For those of you who have just joined us right here, we are coming to you live from the Straits Times newsroom. Alyssa is back with me here today from Down Under last week. And you know, we're just talking about whether you would go for a straight 19-hour direct flight to New York from Singapore, or would you opt for the one that still has a stopover?
Right.
Yeah, that could last for 22 hours, 30 hours.
Crazy.
Let us know. Okay, let's see. Okay,
so Tan Chuan Hock says, create a lounge area for economy class packs. Lounge area in the plane, maybe?
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Jeff Wu.
Okay, sorry, you go.
Direct flight is still my preferred choice because can get to watch movie and get enough sleep upon landing.
Right. So actually it was sleep 9 hours, then 10 hours just watch movie.
Yeah, correct. Brandon Lim says, I cannot tahan long haul. Same. I can't as well. Let's see.
Alan Lim, direct flight. Okay.
Ang Chi Hin says, both flights are better. I just love to enjoy. Yeah, that's true. I mean, if it's with the SQ, right, regardless.
Oh, yes, promoting our national
carrier.
And
last but not least, Jess Lee says, depends which is cheaper. Yep, I think cost would also be a condition as well for people to think about.
Definitely.
All right. So, tell us, you know, for those of you who are watching right now, have you ever been locked out of your house? That's one.
Okay.
Right? Whether you've been locked out of your house. Or two, you know, you are on a holiday, you're out walking and about, and you know, you just got back to your hotel room and you want to take a shower, you go to your luggage and then you realize, uh-oh, I cannot find my lock to my luggage.
So it's happened to you?
No, it hasn't. I think
drama you.
Has it happened to you before?
No, but the first time, I have been locked out of the house.
Yep.
And then another time I was woken up a few times because my brother locked himself out of the house and I had to open the door. Unfortunately, I just slept through one phone call and he spent the whole night out.
My goodness. So Ariel, if you're watching, you owe your sister favors.
I forgive you lah.
But okay, Alyssa, when that happened, right, when you were locked out and all that, was it your first instinct to call the locksmith?
Not at all, because I mean, it wasn't at night. I knew that a family member would be coming home soon, so I wasn't too worried. Right. However, like I did need to go to the toilet, so I was like, oh crap, how am I going to use the toilet now?
But then again, it would have helped if, let's say, your brother knew how to pick a lock or had the standard, you know, lock picking tools, right? I suppose, right?
It would have helped.
But then again, where would you learn such a thing?
I think I know just the person.
And security issues as well. Okay, but in any case, who is it, Alyssa? Tell us.
Mr. Zach Go. Right? So we have a video where he's showing us how he does it.
Okay, you watch the video and I will tell you more about Mr. Z Go. There you have it. So for the full video as well as for the story, you can go on to straitstimes.com. Now, in fact, it was written by our colleague Tame, right? And Mr. Z Go or Mr. Go, he is actually a lock spot person, like a hobbyist.
So, engineer
right?
by day, lock spot enthusiast by night.
Yeah, so in fact, he picked it up as a sport. Now, how he got started out, like everyone else, you know, Mr. Go had a situation of misplaced keys and couldn't access his locked drawer containing video games and toys in secondary school. Now, out of desperation, and of course, you know, we've all watched, you know, they've done it in the movies, right?
Where
you use a paper clip
and you just wiggle, wiggle,
wiggle.
Voila!
He succeeded in
after a few days.
After a few days, right? And that was the start to his lifelong interest in lockpicking.
And disclaimer, he is 36 years old. Okay. Alright, so anyway, lock spot is a little known hobby in Singapore. So it's more popular in Europe and the US, where they have like conventions and activities. You know, they try to unpick locks blindfolded. They have like relay challenges, so on and so forth. It's quite fun.
Correct. And Mr. Go emphasized in the story that it is for recreational purposes, right? And in fact, there is a guideline. Okay, there you go. I'll give you the punchline.
Although it's not really mine, I have to owe it to Tame. But she says there is one key rule that all lock spot enthusiasts should abide by. You can only pick locks that you own or locks that you are given permission to pick.
Yep. And apart from picking locks, he also sells standard lock pick sets, but he does screen customers because he's wary of the tools falling into the wrong hands, which is understandable.
Yes,
right?
I think you were quite worried about this when we were
because
talking
of
about
privacy
it, right?
and security issues. You know, for our viewers out there, you know, let us know after watching the video, does it want you to pick up locks? Lock spot, you know, and why?
How about you?
For me, I rather not a lot of people know how to pick locks because really it's security issues, right?
Yes.
Like, okay, but then again, you know, with all the guidelines, sure there are guidelines, but what's stopping people from picking locks?
Well, nowadays people use digital door locks, so maybe you shouldn't worry so much. But I do think it's a good skill to have, just so that I would never get locked out of the house again, or my brother would never get
Ariel,
locked out.
probably Ariel needs to learn how to do it more than you, right? In any case, you know, let us know, and I think we can take some comments. Let's go, let's see. Okay.
Okay,
okay, we have Tsiong that says, do you pick your nose for spot? Oh, I think she's trying to like tag somebody.
Swan the friend, right? Get the friend in trouble. Okay. We do have someone saying... Okay, so E. Magdalene, she says comfort and cost are priority. I think you're referring to the non-stop flight.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Murdoch Gabriel, also talking on the flight. Depends on the price. If the time difference is too much, then I'd rather spend a few more hours to save on the airfare. Sorry, if the difference, not time difference.
Jeff who says, he can break into somebody's house. Ha ha ha. No, he did emphasize that it's just for recreational purposes. Right. So keep your comments coming in and, you know, let us know what you think on all the 4 topics that we've talked about. Trump and Kim location, and then...
high-speed rail.
The high-speed rail, and the lock spot. whether you will pick it up.
The 19-hour flight.
And the 19-hour flight to see whether you will take it. All right. Okay. So.
But now.
Now.
Okay, so I know you won last week's.
I did win last week.
Facebook comment.
Yeah.
You didn't go easy on Rebecca.
Hey.
Shame on you.
Why
didn't you?
No.
I heard you sabotaged her as well.
No, I did not sabotage her. You know, it was all. In fact, I helped her out.
You sabotaged her lah.
I didn't. Rebecca, if you're watching this, can you please defend me? I did help you, right, Rebecca? But in any case, this is our top Facebook comment where we sieve out the dunnest and wittiest comments on our Facebook page. Yep. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please put your hands together to welcome Judge Joe!
My charger is there, please.
Why is Judge Joe very hyper today?
So wild. Oh my gosh, okay. Cool. Okay.
Because last week Judge Joe wasn't around. It was another Judge Joe. So now, you know, he's making up for it.
Glad to have you back as well.
Glad to have you back. Okay, because you're coming back, Alyssa, you start first this week.
Thank you for your kindness. Okay, so the story I chose is 4 people were arrested for allegedly stealing fake luxury goods. And Lim Hai says, why buy fakes when it's GSS now?
Okay.
Okay.
What? I don't understand. Okay, it's not GSS now anyway, right?
Is it?
It's not yet. I don't think so. Okay, me. Okay, so North Korea official in US for Trump-Kim summit talks, but differences remain over Pyongyang. So this is a story about basically, you know, a veteran Pyongyang power player has visited the US in 18 years, right? And Liu Inan says, Trump already met Kim Kardashian, that is. Yes. So who gets the point? All right. Okay, 1 point to me. Okay, next. Okay, so I'll go. Okay, so this is about where should the Trump-Kim summit be held. Okay, so Straits Times headline says location, and you know everybody has just been very exasperated, right? You know, happening or not. So Vince Ng can feel the frustration. In caps lock, Vince Ng says, coming or not coming?
Okay, maybe I got a chance.
I try. Alyssa, maybe we can catch up. Okay, Alyssa.
I hope so. Okay, so the story I chose is how not to park a Porsche, actually.
Porsche, yeah.
Okay, so Sydney hotel valet's attempt goes horribly wrong. Okay, because he was trying to park the Porsche and then instead of reversing, he accelerated and he went under a SUV.
Oh, okay.
So Lawrence Lestari says, Fast and Furious, Sydney drift.
I think you've lost your groove, you know.
If I made 2 of you laugh, it's better, right? But I made
so whose point is it?
Oh yeah!
What? In the twist of events, okay, third round, Alyssa, you go. Third round, Alyssa, go.
Right.
Hey, what is this?
Sorry. Okay. So
go on, Alyssa.
Okay. That looks so suspicious. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Malaysians make record bust of crystal meth shipped from Myanmar in tea packs.
Okay.
And Paul Tan says, instant meth or 3-in-1.
Okay.
Good lah.
Okay, mine says, so this is basically about cabinet changes. So PM Lee says, cabinet changes among my most difficult responsibilities as PM. And then Stephen Chew says, was quite tough when I went to IKEA last week.
Okay, that's good.
So whose point is it? And who is the winner?
Yes!
Defending champion. There you have it. Thank you so much, Judge Joe. Can we give a round of applause to Judge Joe? Woo, 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 woo. Thank you. Okay. Be careful now. Oh, be careful now.
Wow,
I like
There's
the
no
IKEA
stopping you, man. Really.
There's no stopping me. The IKEA one, you've seen the memes, right? Floating around.
I did.
Yeah. So that is all we have for you this week. Now, we hope you guys have enjoyed Hangout with ST. We certainly did. For more news and videos, do log on to straitstimes.com.
And also, we have our social media platforms. We're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter.
Yep, that's right. So remember to share, like, comment, let your friends know, let your family members know. And in fact, I think we haven't done this in a while. We would like to give a round of applause to the people behind the scene as well for helping us.
That's
our camera crew, our director, and the person who is on the keyboard. We still don't know. The puncher. Yeah, and of course, Judge Joe. Thank you so much. Once again, she's Alyssa.
And he's Hairianto.
Goodbye and see you next week.